What is up, guys? So we're gonna try more of this Populate deck. I've made some changes to it. Most notably, I have gone to 3 Voice of Resurgence, and then added Intangible Virtue instead. I think that's the right play. Voice of Resurgence, as good as it is, it hasn't really been performing well for me, but that could be due to any number of things. So chooses to let us draw first, which is cool. We'll see. Maybe he's just playtesting how his deck does against the draw. Interesting. We got a strong hand here, so we're going to start. Step 1. So, one thing about Magic is you should try to anticipate what your opponent plans to do in the next 4 moves. He plays a forest, so maybe he's playing a similar game plan to us. Could be playing Naya aggro. Oh, there's Voice of Resurgence, okay. Come on, 3. Alright, so I can take that down. Oh, 1, 2. So we can be extremely aggressive against our opponent right now, just because of our hand and the power of what we have in hand. It's very difficult for our opponent to trade with us. We have a lot of game with that, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Tangible Virtue. Three, 4. Oh, man, still 1. So I already liked the change to Intangible Virtue. I think it's that Crusade effect. Really gets us play. So really gets us play. Really allows us to be aggressive, which is what the deck wants to do, but at the same time also block, which will be highly effective against aggressive decks like red deck wins or Naya humans. Definitely interesting. So yeah, we're pretty much just going to stomp on our opponent. I don't really see what our opponent could be doing at this point. We are just highly aggressive. I mean, you could power populate. Okay. So he's gonna take 6. And go to 4. Now we are just gonna continue to be aggressive. Now, this is a really strong hand. Our opponent is not ready for that kind of aggressive. I don't really know what our opponent is on. I don't see any dual lands. You know, it could just be that he's drawing shit, but we got tramplers and everything. That's too much. So, direct. That's okay. Darkness keeps him in. So it's just far too aggressive. I don't even know what he's playing, so we're just gonna straight go into it. I'm not prepared for the mirror. This is keepable. Always good to be nice when playing online. Okay, there we go. There's some Pelagros. So he probably is sitting on a shitty hand. Conclave. Yeah, there we go. Call of the Conclave. Conclave, if you're French. So, I don't know how I would play the mirror. And that's kind of why I want to splash black. Get access to things like Sever the Bloodline, spot removal, that, yeah, I don't know. So, play a Abundant Growth, draw a card, attach this to a card. And that just got us our own Call of the Conclave, so. The mirror. Whoever thought about that? And that's where something like Intangible Virtue really goes beyond, because actually builds you that considerable advantage in game. Alright, so that's 3 mana. We're going to take the 3 because it's possible that he has a root-bound defense. We don't want to get caught losing a creature and then him going up 1 more. If we trade, we want that trade to be fair. So, healer. Okay, so he's playing something a little different than what I'm playing. Four. So here, I'm going to attack. Alright, so I'm going to go back. Like, we can afford to be aggressive there. Centaur healer, I'm pretty interested in to see why he's playing the healer. Alright, so play 1, green, 5/5 trample, and then we're gonna block the healer. See if she populates. Does not populate. I'm kind of confused on what exactly are... Okay, now I should probably go with Scion of Vitagazi, um, but I'm gonna go and play Tristani. So, oh, now there's a couple interesting plays here, but we're gonna get Tristani out on the field. So there's Tristani. And we're gonna swing with our damage, try to... Advent of the Worm. There it is. Let's see how he wants to proceed here. We should have seen that. But hopefully, if we can keep our worm token alive here, we're really gonna take an advantageous jump here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possible we could have rushed into there a little too fast. Well, we could do a couple of things. Then we could play Intangible Virtue, take a pretty sizable advantage and swing with those tokens. I like it. This is definitely, I'm liking this is a lot better. Okay, so, okay, we're gonna go to 9. See, because we can play Virtue. Direct us, okay, that's value. He is getting value, but what do we do? Okay, what is the play here? If we play Scion, we gain 4, 9, 10 life. But we sit on a stale board state. We could play Virtue and then proliferate, and we'll only gain 5 life. But we'll have a stronger board position, I think. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna try that out. So play Virtue. This is 6/6. We're just gonna attack with that. Let's see what our opponent wants to do. He's tapped out, so I mean he's gonna have a trampling. It's a trampling worm. You know what I'm saying? So that is fine. Yeah. Can do a couple things here. See what our opponent. We got a very solid board state right now. So. Okay, so we're going to have 3. Proliferate. So. Do we gain? Yeah, okay. Do we make the blocks? I think we'll block one. So we're going to go ahead and block. We're going to block the worm token. I'll take 8, so that's going to get 7. Six, 7, 9, so I mean he left himself into I guess it's not lethal, so and he could have fog or something, so but trample is such a huge thing. He's facing a tough board state. And here is where we just put the game out of reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play the Scion. Proliferate that guy. So we gain. How much do we gain? We got 4, 5, 6, 12 life. So we go up to 19. And now we swing with this, and stun for exactly lethal, forcing him to have to make some blocks. So that was very powerful. Tristani, very powerful card for us. And so was Intangible Virtue. Really added a new element for us. So that was pretty cool. Deck is working pretty good. It's pretty cool. We made some serious changes to it, but I like where we're at. You know, Voice of Resurgence, as good as it is, it just wasn't that great. Putting it virtual will allow us to make some changes. Like, we could probably drop Collective Blessing. I don't know what we would put in instead. You know, probably the 4th Celestia Charm, maybe one more Intangible Virtue, but yeah, definitely pretty cool.